Speech off.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to do what I added to Goodreads in February. I'm going to be just drowning in videos today because I'm bored and, well, we're still kind of all sick. I'm pretty much okay, but the virus we have, it's called adenovirus or something. It's pretty contagious, so we're isolating, so I'm bored out of my mind. So we're doing videos and uploading them because when I do a video, I have to upload it. So watch them as you see fit or don't. I don't know, but I like to know that people are watching. So this is what I added to Goodreads in February. This should be short because I have a lot of nonfiction that I'm not really going to read descriptions for. So first we have a couple of Christmas books. We have A Scottish Christmas by Emma Bennett. I heard about this one from Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails. It's the most wonderful time of the year to fall in love. Rose Aldridge was not expecting to be working the festive period in a pop-up Christmas shop. She wasn't expecting to be offered a job by a handsome, brooding Scotsman either. Alistair Duncan hates Christmas. His wife left him and his daughter on Christmas Eve. Now his family have announced they are going to stay at his sprawling Scottish estate. He needs help planning the perfect Christmas. When he meets Rose looking fed up selling tinsel and baubles, he offers her the job. To his surprise, she accepts. Rose wastes no time Christmas tree shopping and party planning. Before long, the Duncan family estate is a mass of ribbons, presents, and twinkling lights. Even the family goat Houdini gets into the festive spirit. So, yeah, I'm into it. I mean, it sounds fun. Single dad. Holidays. Fun. Then we have Christmas Emporium by Gemma Hatt. Another Katie book. When Lainey and Ben stumble through the door of Kringle's Emporium, they step into a world of hidden wonders. But the Emporium is more than a shop of curiosities. It is Kris Kringle's traveling hiding place, and the magic of Christmas is in danger. Along with Ben's mischievous sister, Millie, the pair decipher the shop's enchanted objects to face a global mission. All the while, they must avoid the shadowy organization threatening to steal Kringle's powers and the school bullies determined to ruin their unlikely friendship. Sounds fun. Then we have, okay, so here's where we start with the nonfiction. There was a sale on Libro FM for some books about Black history, so I bought a bunch of them and added some to my TBR too. So we have So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijeoma Oluo. I'm so sorry. Me and White Supremacy, Combat Racism, Change the World, and Become a Good Ancestor by Layla F. Sad. The Mixed Marriage Project, a memoir of love, race, and family by Dorothy Roberts. I heard about this one from Tina from Talk Etc. Okay, a little break from that. Next we have Until You Find Us by L. Christopher. I heard about this one from Book Lover Amanda. This is a Kindle book. So, Alice Winslow is 31, raising 4-year-old twins alone and barely keeping her small town flower shop alive. Every choice she makes is built around survival. There is no space left for risk and certainly not for love. Johnny Calloway arrives in Tunbridge carrying a past he never talks about and scars he can't forget. As a firefighter, he knows exactly what loss looks like. Staying has only ever made it worse. So they fall in love. Sounds fun. Why not? Then we have Before and After by Judy Christie and Lisa Wingate. I heard about this one from Alicia Schultz. Basically, it's the true story of Amy Tan. What's her name? The lady from the Tennessee Children's Home. I don't know why is her name Amy? Georgia Tan. I don't know why I called her Amy. Anyway, yeah. Then we have The First Widows by S.E. Reed. Heard about this one from Chloe from Always Booked. It's coming out on March 23rd. Some people will do anything for family, even kill for it. When Sophia, a wealthy woman far from home, meets Rebecca, a struggling nurse and mother, at a paint and sip class in New York, their friendship unfolds just as you might expect. The lonely outsider finds her place. The overwhelmed mother gets the help she desperately needs. The two women save each other. But that's only the beginning. The first time Sophia reads Rebecca's journal, it's curiosity. The next time it's desperation. Because she's realized she's not the only one in this house with secrets. Don't know what that means, but all right. I'm going to skip this next one. My Sister's Only Hope, because I already talked about it. Ooh, my battery's going to die soon. Then we have some more nonfiction. I'm Still Here, Black Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness by Austin Channing Brown. The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness by Michelle Alexander. A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. I actually already own this one. I don't know. I just forgot to add it. Black AF History, The Unwhitewashed History of America by Michael Harrison. Rest is Resistance, Manifesto by Tricia Hersey. His Name Was George Floyd, One Man's Life and the Struggle for Racial Justice by Robert Samuels. And here's the one that's not about Black history. Every Day I Read, 53 Ways to Get Closer to Books by Huang Bo-Ru. I'm so sorry. I heard about this one from Hannah from Book Talk, Etc. podcast. Then we have Everyone is Lying to You by Joe Piazza. I heard about this one from Katie from the Currently Reading podcast. The Tradwife Murder Mystery We've All Been Waiting For. Okay. Two Estranged Friends, A Grisly Murder, A Sudden Disappearance, and the Truly Shocking Revelation that Everyone is Lying to you about something. Lizzie and Bex were best friends in college. After graduation, Bex vanished, leaving Lizzie confused and devastated. 15 years later, Bex is now Rebecca Summers, a traditional Instagram influencer with millions of followers who salivate over her perfect life on her ranch with her 5 children and handsome husband, Gray. Lizzie is a struggling magazine writer watching reels while her young children demand her attention. One night, out of the blue, Bex calls Lizzie with a career-making proposition, an exclusive interview with her about her multi-million-dollar business venture, and an invitation to Combom, the high-profile influencing conference. At the conference, Bex goes missing and Gray is found brutally murdered on their ranch. Lizzie finds herself plunged into the dark side of the cutthroat world of social media that includes jealousy, sordid affairs, and backstabbing. So, I don't know. We'll see. Sounds like a murder mystery. Then we have the new Amari book coming out. Rest. I cannot speak today. Rest, Ye Murdered Gentlemen. Year-Round Christmas Mystery #1 by Vicki Delaney. I heard about this one from Lizzie Faye Loves Books. Sounds like the Christmas Tree Farm books, and I need a new Christmas series, mystery series, because I read all the Christmas Tree Farm books last year, or the year before last. Last year I only had one, and I wanted more. So now I have a whole series to binge this Christmas. In Rudolph, New York, it's Christmas time all year long. But this December, while the snow-lined streets seem merry and bright, a murder is about to ruin everyone's holiday cheer. As the owner of Mrs. Claus's treasures, Mary Wilkinson knows how to decorate homes for the holidays. That's why she thinks her float in the semi-annual Santa Claus parade is a shoo-in for Best in Show. But when the tractor pulling Mary's float is sabotaged, she has to face facts. There's a Scrooge in Christmas Town. Mary isn't ready to point fingers, especially with a journalist in town writing a puff piece about Rudolph's Christmas spirit. When she stumbles upon the reporter's body on a late night dog walk, and police suspect he was poisoned by a gingerbread cookie crafted by her best friend, Vicki by her best friend Vicky. I cannot speak today. Mary will have to put down the jingle bells and figure out who's really been grinching about town before Vicky ends up on Santa's naughty list. I mean, sounds good to me. Then we have one I'm reading for middle grade March, so we're not talking about that. Next we have The Memory Library by Kate Story. I heard about this one from Terry from Crafty Book Nerd. For 42 years, Sally Harrison has been building a library. Each year on her daughter's birthday, she adds a new book to her shelves with a note in the front dedicated to her own greatest work. But Ella, Sally's only child, fled to Australia 22 years ago after a heated exchange and never looked back. And though Sally still dutifully adds a new paperback to the shelves every time the clock strikes midnight on July 11th, her hopes of her daughter ever thumbing through her pages are starting to dwindle. Then disaster strikes and Ella is forced to return to the home she once knew. She is soon to discover that when one chapter ends, another will soon follow. All you have to do is turn the page. Then we have Breaking Point by Casey Watson. It's a new fostering memoir. The House for Lost Children by Marty Wingate. I heard about this one. I just saw it on Audible. It's a World War II. England, 1940. Hold on. Hello, Gracie. Louisa reaches out a trembling hand to the 6-year-old little girl. Her dark eyes are wide with fear, and Louisa's heart shatters. She is devoted to the children in her new boarding school. But when the war comes closer than ever, can she keep them safe? Louisa Brightford is anxiously preparing to turn her home into a boarding school when, with a bang of the exhaust, a car carrying 9 evacuated children arrives. As they tumble out and run around the sun-kissed fields and her rambling mansion, the children capture Louisa's heart. They need love and care, and she is glad to play her part while her only son, David, fights in the battle for Britain's skies. Wide-eyed Gracie, who lost her mother in the bombing, clings to Louisa like a shadow. Can she be the parent she needs? And though she thought she'd never find love again, she finds herself drawing closer to Jack, the children's handsome, kind teacher who dances with her to gramophone music in the long summer evenings. But when the governor threatens to close the boarding school, it seems she might soon lose them all. Then Louisa receives terrible news about David. Through the depths of her grief, she must find the strength to fight for her beloved lost children. But is there a future where she and Jack can be a family for little Gracie? Or when German planes fly over the peaceful village, will they be torn apart forever? Sounds good to me. I love a good adoption story. Then we have the Yada Yada Prayer Group by Netta Jackson. I heard about this one from Lizzie Faye Loves Books, and Chloe just read the first one. I bought it in the series Audible sale. The first one was on sale, so why not? You've heard about this one, so I'm not going to read the description. It's about a bunch of women who are very different who form a prayer group, I guess. Then we have a series, The Girl in His Shadow. It's the Nora Beatty series by Audrey Blake. I talked about the third book. I didn't know it was a series. It was All in Her Hands. That one is just came out in February, but I didn't realize it was a series until I looked at Goodreads and I realized there was 2 before it. So the first one is The Girl in His Shadow, and then the next one is The Surgeon's Daughter. And then we have All in Her Hands. So it's basically about this woman's journey to become a doctor in a time when women weren't doctors. So it sounds fun. Then we have another one I have for middle grade March. Okay, I have these last 3 are ones I'm reading in March. So yeah, I'm not going to read those. That is everything I added in February. I told you this would be shorter. I still have to do my February wrap up, and I want to do a middle grade historical fiction recommendation video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Hold on.
Speech on. 20% back. Low power mode. Low power mode. Stop recording.